Hello there, folks, and welcome to ZSR. We have got another lovely race for you today. We are in the Breath of the Wild Any Percent tournament. We are in round 2 tonight. We are going to be hanging out watching Michikusa versus Kiesernation1. This is going to be hype.
It's gonna be such a great race.
And you've
Both
got
runners are
commentators who
super
actually
skilled.
know this game nice and good who will be able to talk you through all of this. I'm gonna go hide in the background. Y'all have fun.
I actually don't know the game. I impersonate Ludicor.
At the game, we're fine. We're fine.
No, we're good.
Anyway, yeah. So this is a bit of an interesting race. Kisser Nation was on the come up, but he actually randomly disappeared. Actually, he's really close in terms of skill with Michikusa, and
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I actually haven't seen.
interesting because we don't know how much Kisser Nation has practiced, but
Yeah,
we're sure it's gonna be a great race.
like Michikusa, I always like wanna lurk on the stream whenever I can. Time zones are hard. Some to check his stream since it's from like the other side of the world, but
For sure.
yeah, he's been grinding a lot.
Michikusa is another runner who's currently on the come up. He's grinding a lot. He's probably going to go for all the cool new strats.
Oh, you think he's gonna go for every single wind bomb?
I want to say at least. Like, he's going for the bomb one for sure. I wonder if he's going for the one from Banana to Dining Hall, but
Oh yeah, that one is.
Hmm.
That one's starting to be consistent
so.
with most people now. They kind of figure out what's up with it.
All of them. Going for all of them. I like that. I don't think the one to Temple of Time is very worth, but if he goes for that one, respect.
Yeah, I think for no amiibo, it's not exactly the best for now until we figure out something. But
Yeah, exactly.
it works fine for amiibo, that's for sure, though. But this tournament is mainly no amiibo, unless both runners agreed on running amiibo. But I don't think we're gonna see much of that.
Yeah, I mean, some runners got amiibos, but I think that they're just more used to no amiibo. Even though, yeah, scanning can be pretty iffy on the Pro controller at first. It's really hard to get used to that. So you'll mostly see no amiibo races. I want to say that if me and Lu meet up in bracket would be the only way to actually get amiibo, but
yeah, probably.
So anyway, it's a no amiibo race. Both runners getting a really nice SOR clip, especially Kieser. For now.
Yeah, Kieser took the lead for now, but anything can happen with this game, literally. There's like RNG pretty much at every segment, so.
A lead here means absolutely nothing. It's always nice to have a lead, but again, until you're out of Calamity, but right now our runners are getting shields. Actually, Keister not going for backup food while Mitch is picked up.
Yeah, backup food is really if you get terrible Pokemon patterns. Usually, if you kind of know what you're doing, you should be fine, but it still happens sometimes that the game just doesn't like your face.
Pretty much. I mean, in the end, you're taking a 2-second time loss.
Oh yeah.
To avoid dying under any circumstance, so.
Yeah, any sort of death in this game is easily like a good 30-second loss. Plus a setback, so.
Sure, it's super risky, but like you said, nothing should happen here. We'll see how Keiser deals with that.
Yeah, mismanaged a little bit of stamina, but it should be.
Be fine.
Those are the guys that can actually mess you up a little bit, but looks like he might be fine. Sometimes those Bokoblins just long jump attack on you, and you're like, okay, wasn't the attempt. Reset.
At least Bokoblins were fairly nice to both runners.
Yeah.
So there's no problem there.
You can tell Michi's already catching up, though.
Movement was way cleaner on his side. This goes to show how important stamina management is. Now both runners are going to be clipping into stasis.
Yep. Oh, that almost got it at the same time.
Yeah, Kiesler as well. Second try, not bad. Stasis clip is one, I want to say, in any percent. There's no real setup. We know where to aim, like where we should be clipping in, but there's just no setup to ensure the clip. Like, for example, with Cryonis and Magnesis.
It's just annoying overall, simply because depending on where you get your skew, the angle changes. And so unless you're 100% accurate of where you get your skew every time, it will never be the same angle.
Basically,
it's always going to be slightly different.
Runners are getting the stasis rune. Pretty much think at this point, this shrine is fairly simple, so
it's pretty in sync. It's nice.
there shouldn't be any changes here in terms of leads. This would be the hardest part.
It's so synced.
That was close. That was really close for Kieser.
Okay, yeah.
The thing about the shield jump is that you depending on your skew, if you get like a really strong skew, sometimes you get pulled back when you shield jump. So that can make that shield jump harder.
That was one of my biggest fear when we discovered clipping. Like, I stopped doing the jump over the void for like a good week or two.
Yeah, me too. In both bombs and stasis, I was really scared to do a shield jump.
It's still like screw me over sometime, but it's rare now. I'm more comfortable with the trick.
To see runners failing Cryonis jumps because of skew, actually.
Don't remind me of that. I actually didn't have to deal with that problem now since I came back for the tournament.
You're the previous tournament winner, so I'm not surprised. Whatever. Just forget I said anything. This race is looking really good. I agree. Like we said, Kieser is a very good runner. He hasn't been around, but he has clearly been practicing. So for this race,
yeah. Funny enough, it's Kieser the wild card right now, since we just don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah. So there's the first difference, actually. Michikusa going for the 4-hit boulder, Kieser going for a 3-hit one. The thing about the 4-hit boulder is that you travel further. It's not a big difference. They're both going for the first BTB. Looking good for Michi.
Yep.
Oh, that might be a little bit early for Kieser. Oh.
It should be fine. The angle is all a bit... it's actually more on the left, which is nice. But I don't think he has the speed to actually... Yeah, no, it's a little bit too on the left.
Oh,
I didn't think... Okay, that worked out.
That was... He landed on a really good spot. If he had to climb, that could have been troublesome because he had no stamina. I think that last time Kieser stream was like 2 months ago, so a bit of a wild card, but as you can see, both runners getting the clip first try really fast.
Yeah, this is going to be fairly close.
In case anyone is wondering, you need to get the runes for plateau shrines. You can complete the shrine without runes in theory, but the monk at the end doesn't let you. So runners need to get these runes, no matter what.
Sadly. Otherwise, I would get rid of that one easily.
I mean, we barely use Cryonis as it is, so it would be nice to skip some runes, you know?
I think we would only use bomb, to be honest. We could easily get rid of stasis now with Wind Bomb.
Going for a Cryon's jump.
Oh.
Michi's angle was a little bit off, and
They both
didn't
missed
get in a
it.
fight.
Yeah,
Just can't get any closer.
Pretty sure Kieser could have made it if he actually only
Miss.
could the shield. But the joystick flicked back, I'm assuming.
Probably. Sometimes if you flick the stick really fast, it registers as a left and right input, so don't really unequip the shield.
Yeah, it's a common problem with most controllers now, I would say.
For sure. It has been a problem for a while, actually.
Yeah. I've tested so many third-party controller for this game, and there's literally none that doesn't have this problem.
The D-pad is also a problem. I think both of these runners use Pro Controller, and the D-pad is a huge problem. Sometimes you'll get like the shield menu, and I can
Double unloaded. Huh. It's gonna be tough. Oh, that's a good one from Michi.
one.
Oh my god.
Both.
I mean, Kaiser is a little bit low though. He's gonna have to drop earlier.
We'll see if he. Yeah, we'll see if Kieser bounces or not. You can actually bounce if you get a low angle, but it's kind of risky.
If you go for the bounce in a race, you're crazy.
You're actually crazy.
Oh god. Yeah,
A little bit of damage, but he's fine.
But yeah, someone said double unloaded, but since 1.6, getting unloaded apparently is super hard. And 1.6 is a patch for the VR patch.
The VR patch for Switch. The reason why everyone plays on Switch now is because of that patch. It made loading times faster. If you're wondering, you will see most runners playing on Switch. That's the fastest sandwich.
Yeah, most people were actually already running on Switch, but for us, the Wii U player, it's kind of rough adapting. There's like a minor difference when it comes to controllers.
The grip is completely different.
Oh yeah.
I think that having gyro motion controls on the Pro Controller is really nice. That's one advantage for Switch for sure. Some people don't like motion controls, but I think that they are pretty good for this game. She is clearly in the lead right now. That BTV makes a difference. Like, I think that it's not weird to see in a race that a shift in leads happens during Magnesis BTV. This once in any percent, and
yeah, you can lose up to like a minute to the BTB depending on how good it is. So
easily. Well, not a huge lead. I want to say it's around 15 seconds.
Yeah, to be honest, the next segment, like I said, is like a little bit of RNG at each segment, and the next one is probably one of the most frustrating RNG in the game, or at least for this run, because there's obviously a ton of RNG in this game when you play the full game. But they're gonna have to set up a BTB to go to the bomb shrine, the last one that they have to do in this run, and the setup is heavily really depends on the bokoblin patterns. Oh, Michi was a little bit too late there to fall image cancel. Good thing he survived though.
That was really close. I'm surprised he survived. I mean, that's gonna make this BTB slightly harder. Right now, Stamina, now they are yet again.
Yep, they're pretty much in sync again.
Yes. Oh, Kieser actually got perfect RNG. That Boko went near Link.
They both had good Boko patterns.
Kieser just had perfect RNG. I think that Michi can still do Wind Bomb. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit risky. With Wind Bomb inside Bomb Shrine is that if you go really far right, um, you land on a really high spot, so you don't take as much damage when you fall.
Oh, Michi's
Or
a little
left,
way up there.
they're having trouble with the clip. Kieser gets his though. Michi's still having a lot of trouble. XQ again, never mind. Gets it as soon as I say that. Very nice. She's far right. Yeah, if Michi goes really far right, then there shouldn't be a problem. 2.5 hearts is more than enough. Normally take at most 1 heart of damage if you go really far right. So we'll see. We'll see what Michi decides to do. Still fairly risky because with boom bombs, depending on how early you drop the first bomb, the angle will change. So with the CDI cycle,
The CDI cycle is a myth.
I've only seen it once.
He's almost killed himself there, but he was full health, so he had one shot protection still, which works for most things in the game. Some things like Calamity will still one shot you no matter what.
For Michi, yeah, gets it. Almost dies though.
God,
Actually
Wind
lands
people
on the
are
lower
crazy.
part of the shrine. Was pretty great. So Wind Bomb is a trick that was discovered around 2 weeks ago. You enter bullet, you drop one bomb, you enter bullet time, you drop the second bomb, and basically what happens is that when you detonate the first bomb, you push the second one, and the second bomb in turn pushes Link, and that gives you basically launch speed.
It's insane. But yeah, they're pretty much done with Plateau now. There's only one line to make to Temple of Time, get the glider, and then they can actually play the game.
So we'll see if Michikusa here is actually going to attempt the Wind Bomb. You can basically Wind Bomb to the trees that you use to launch the Temple of Time. The only problem with this Wind Bomb is that runners will be looking for a beetle in order to cook an attack potion later on.
Oh, he's not
And if
going
you
for
do
it.
the Wind Bomb, okay, yeah, figures. The thing about this Wind Bomb is that if you get a really good one and land near the trees, the beetle takes forever to load, and you don't always get the same beetle. So you just have to sit there waiting for the beetle, and sometimes the beetle is just not even there. So you just wasted like 10 seconds sitting there doing nothing. No worth in a tournament race. In a no
Oh,
amiibo
he scared
setting.
one beetle there. I don't know if you saw it.
I saw it, pretty sure.
There's another one.
Yeah, there's normally 2 beetles in the forest at least.
Oh, that's good to know.
I think that the beetle on that tree is almost always there.
Yeah, it's the further one.
And Kieser was a little bit scared, I feel like, after scaring the first beetle, so he just crouched all the way there. Michi around.
Oh.
So but
Michi was a little bit off
it's
there.
a launch. It's a launch.
Yeah, that launch, as little time as it looks like it you loses with a bad angle, it can actually give enough time for the Bokoblin, like all the way down Temple of Time to actually move. And so for the next BTB that they're going to be doing, the Bokoblin might not be in the right place, so all your visual cues are going to be off, and you're going to have to reload.
Exactly. I mean, for this BTV, we basically whistle as soon as we can for the most part to make sure that the Boko doesn't move. Whistling here. See if Kieser gets it. This one's the toughest one. Some people say it's frame perfect.
Woo.
He gets it.
That was pretty smooth, yeah.
It's his turn. And the flick.
He should be fine still. He doesn't think he is, though.
Yeah. So Michi actually got the frame too, but the flick made Link re-equip the bow, so he wasted a lot of stamina,
Yeah, you
bullet
could have
time.
probably went for the backup, which is using the slab in Arula town.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But hey, maybe Michi is feeling confident about the BTB.
Dude, he got it.
Nice, dang, that's crazy. Kieser actually barely making it to castle. He had
Yeah.
stamina, very nice.
Okay, why is everyone getting good arrows except me today?
So for anyone who actually doesn't know, that trick is called bullet time bounce. And when you enter bullet time, time slows down by 19 times. But there are some interactions that actually don't slow down, like bouncing on ragdolling enemies, aka double calling. Bullet time, the speed of the bounce gets multiplied by 19, and that's why you can fly all the way to castle. And Kieser got banana first try.
Oh no.
RNG, oh, that's unfortunate.
I didn't want to say anything because when he pulled the glider, it kind of looked like he wasn't far enough. But yeah,
It was
it's not
so
something you can
close.
control. But yeah.
Faker's
I
curse.
literally didn't say anything. I didn't
Oh,
curse the
dude.
run. Come on.
Doable. I mean, third. Ichi has shown consistency with the frame. The flick again.
Yeah, looked like it was a little bit low though.
Useless. Either on their part. As soon as I say that, are alerted the Bocos, but no problem. Auto saves at the beginning of Castle, like between the cutscene and cooking, are fairly good. So small time loss for Kieser. Again, he got banana first try, so
Dude, Michi's actually pretty consistent with that trick.
up. From this moblin, so he's gonna be sneak striking him in order to make him drop the weapon. You can actually cook in between sneak strikes. It's very convenient. There you go. Perfect.
Alright. So now Kieser is gonna have a pretty good lead, but like people are saying already in chat, it's not over till it's over. Anything can happen during the fights.
For sure.
Looks like
Castle
he
left.
even forgot to blow the bomb.
Oh, it's Michi's time to catch up a little bit. Let's see if he can get banana first try.
Yeah, Kieser got his first try. So I hope this thing for Michi right now. It's actually not that bad to get the banana first try. It's like what 60% of chance to get it.
Pretty much.
So
First
the odds are
when
in your favor, but it happens sometimes. You get stuck there for minutes.
banana first try. There you go. Double banana.
Double. And I was going for the wind bomb.
Just going for a wing bomb from banana to tiny hole.
Oh.
Unfortunately, doesn't get it. Kieser, on the other part, actually gets really good bananas.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see his arrows.
He got like 3 bundles. Yeah. He is more than fine. But Kieser and Mitch actually got a first try. Pretty nice. Mitch is gonna go for wind bomb route here for castle. Basically, the difference between these two routes is which Kieser is doing. You go to a library and then you use a box to launch Sanctum.
It's a much safer route, to say the least.
For sure. This box launch has a fairly good setup. Hard launch, but the setup we found, or that Sketolara found rather, is really, really good. So There you go. His box launch a little bit low, but he should be able to make it. Very nice.
Thanks. I'm glad to see that bomb setup to lure these little foes now with wind bomb. I actually missed that route.
Right. So with the route, Mitch is gonna do a cook at the end, and you get out of Dining Hall and basically wind bomb all the way to Sanctum.
Looks like Michi actually got very good arrows too.
Looks fairly decent. It's enough to go through fights. That's basically what you want to see. It's okay if you don't get the best arrow RNG. Other hand, Kisser is on Windblight. Having a little bit of trouble. I think he's gonna be a little bit too close to Windblight, so he's gonna get tornadoes.
We'll see that in a few seconds. Nice. He's fine.
Oh, wow, that was very good RNG. I can't believe he didn't get tornadoes. The Windblight can give you tornadoes based on your position. If you are too close to Windblight, at the end of first phase, you normally get tornadoes, but he gets a one cycle.
Wait, Michi was able to cook even with the moblin around. What? Okay, Breath of the Wild. We get you.
Actually, don't. But yeah, Mitch is now going for the wind bombs to Sanctum. I have to do 2 wind bombs here. Didn't feel comfortable about the position of that first bomb, I want to say. To do it again. Good. Oh, barely doesn't make it.
That's a small problem with this setup, I feel like sometimes. You just don't get in a fight.
Yeah, it's really tough to get in a fight. But there's a backup. You can actually do a wind bomb straight to Sanctum from here.
Oh, that was clean.
You go. Didn't get much height, but that should do the job.
I mean, it's better than library route still, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, what?
Oh wow. I can't believe he died from that. He was gonna get hit by the splash damage because he was able to pause, but
yeah, no, I'm actually surprised that it killed. Usually only direct hits will one-shot you, but
it didn't look that like a direct hit.
No, that's the thing.
The laser hits a wall, you get hit by the explosion of the laser, but it's normally 1 heart of damage at most.
Well, looks like keys are still doing a slightly old way to do the fights. It is not that much slower, it's like 10 seconds at worst. But the weapon route is different.
You can one cycle Fireblight. Again, like Lou said, it's barely slower and safer because you have Royal Claymore for Calamity instead of Stone Smasher, so you have a little extra damage there.
So far, so good though for Kaiser. He's
Yeah, for sure.
This fight looks pretty good. So.
Very nice. That was a really good Thunderblight first phase. On the other hand, Michi is doing the wind bomb. Still good about that first bomb position. This is basically, like Lou said, the old way to do blights.
Yeah, I think one day as we pick up Breath of the Wild again and time the new way to do the fights, I was like, yeah, that's 10 seconds faster, thank you. Shout out to SVA, he's just an amazing runner.
Shout out to SVA. Even finds time saves all over the place. He's still having a little bit of trouble while Kieser is making his way into Calamity. Kieser has...
Oh,
doesn't make it over the wall again.
The height was just not there.
Almost making it over. He just needs a little bit more. Kieser has really good arrows. The best and fastest way to deal damage to Calamity is by spamming arrows, so Kieser currently is on a very good spot.
Mm-hmm.
As long as Calamity doesn't corner him too much. If Calamity is over you, it's like on top of you, quote unquote, it's really hard to spam arrows because of stuff like that.
Did he pick up the Claymore?
He actually didn't. I'm fairly sure he didn't pick up the Claymore.
I hope he remembers to pick it up.
That tends to happen. At the beginning of the fight, you pick up a lot of different items, and sometimes if you get cornered by Calamity... Oh, never mind, there he goes. Got the Claymore.
He just went for it. Also, he didn't save any bomb arrows for this, so...
Oh
my god, he didn't even die.
So the thing about the fireball is that while it's really slow and it's very easy to parry, it can get pretty iffy because that fireball has a huge radius.
Those tornadoes, by the way, are the worst. You cannot shoot arrows through those, and they can literally just disrupt everything.
Luckily, Calamity went down right after that attack.
Yep.
He having a lot of trouble with this wind bomb. Climb over that wall.
Is he? I don't know. I don't think he was around back when we were climbing the wall.
Yeah, I don't even know if Michi has actually enough food to do a second wind bomb. Another thing about wind bomb is that when the second bomb hits Link, you take 1 heart of damage.
You just cannot get it.
More than 2 hearts if you want to perform the wind bombs to Sanctum. Michi is on the wall. Kieser barely has arrows.
Does he run out of arrows? Normal arrows?
I don't think so. He actually could have gotten Calamity down with the last shock arrow, but barely missed because Calamity stopped moving.
Oh yeah, that's one thing you can do.
Is he gonna get it? So he used stasis in order to block. Is he gonna get it?
That's the best thing.
Wow. On the backup strats. There you go. If you don't have any arrows, you just hit Calamity with a Cryonis block.
He's still going for the wind bomb. Oh, look at the Kieser attack potion.
Yeah, it's fairly low, but like I said...
fairly low? It's 10 seconds left, but almost.
Yeah, but with old weapon route, you at least have 2 claymores, which is fairly good. Michi can't get over the wall. He also keeps ragdolling. That's another thing that's really bad. He can't climb that wall at all. He just keeps falling off.
I'm pretty sure without attack potion, that Claymore isn't enough.
Also, he ran out of stamina. Yeah. Yep.
Giving more time to Michi to come back.
If he can get the parry, I feel like this might be better for Kieser. Since he ran out of potion, he can actually hit Calamity with a normal weapon a little bit, like that.
He's...
Oh, didn't quite get it. Took too long to start spinning.
He
will get more chances. He's getting good RNG, I want to say. Calamity not quite going to wall yet. Got the laser after that.
Thing is, the more time you spend... Yeah, the more time you spend in Calamity, the more a chance you give yourself to make mistakes.
Sure. Definitely not over yet for Kieser. Kieser just spoke in chat. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
He said, "Oh my god," in chat.
Get it? Oh, he got it. Okay.
Okay. Whew.
That was a rough calamity fight.
Oh my.
Oh no way.
This is just not his day, man.
Not.
I feel bad for him right now.
I'm
That must be
impressed. Guardians
so
are not.
triggering.
Guardians are not letting Mitch reach Sanctum. He's like a tiny hole. That's his game. Auto saves can take you so far back. Especially if you do tricks with like wind bombs. Yeah, I think
He's just staring at the wall he knows.
Can still delete. Oh. Let's go,
I
Michi.
respect it though.
Do it.
Trying to go for a route like that. Like as early as it is right now for this route.
We still don't fully understand wind bombs, so it's definitely really tough. Going for some very suck shots. Nice, nice.
It's funny though, last year when we had the same tournament, that was okay. Clipping, skew clipping was discovered during a tournament match. And I think only me and Song actually went for the new route when it came out. And that was really nerve-wracking, to be honest.
For new strats, it's always...
Yeah.
I mean...
Because we had barely like any data on the clips, so we didn't know what was working or not, but we just went for it.
For new tricks especially in a tournament setting, is super scary, so...
It's like,
it's definitely understandable. Michi definitely grinded this trick a lot, so I definitely get why he went for the trick. And like you are saying, I respect it. Yeah, Kieser only has 2 shots on Dark Beast left. Again, this fight is pretty straightforward. The targets.
If you play Link crossbow training, you know exactly what you have to do. If you haven't,
no.
I don't know.
Got the Link crossbow training world record holder here, so
X.
Oh, former. I'm sorry, former world record holder, but he still knows what he's talking about.
I always have to bring up this game. But yeah, GG Kieser.
GG Kieser.
Winning the race.
Wait, not yet. 2.done. There you go. With a time of 37:18. Congrats.
Yeah. It is the first game for both of these runners. So Michi isn't out yet. He still has the loser bracket to go in, and so we're gonna see more of him and more of Wimbomb, that's for sure.
Friendly reminder, this is winners round 2, so you still got losers. Kieser moves on to winners round 3.
Yeah,
wait.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say something, but I don't know who he's gonna play against.
Isn't
Pop and Ghost. The winner of Pop and Ghost, actually.
You mean the loser of Pop?
Oh. I'm talking about Kieser. Kieser is gonna play.
Oh, Kieser, okay. I thought we were talking about Michi. My bad, dude.
Unbelievable. Commentator is not even listening to me.
Why would I? Oh
no. He's
it.
Well, so
I don't know what to say anymore. It's just not his day.
So Fireblight there just attacked insanely fast, and normally you're able to spin 3 times pretty comfortably before he starts swinging, but he just started swinging so early.
He just said GG in chat, so I believe he's
Definitely respect. GG's to both runners.
GG.
Are pretty tough, so there's not much you can do about that.
Yeah. Should we get the runners on commentary?
Sure, I mean, if any of you guys want, you can come into commentary. We can do a post-game interview. Kieser and Michi. Michi, yeah. Michi
Now,
should
Fire
play
star
the...
DQ'd, so it's gonna be future.
Did he completely DQ from losers as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, he thought he
Yeah.
already DQ'd himself before the tournament started, so.
Right. So again, if either Michi or Kieser want to come in, review.
Okay.
More than
people said
welcome to do
yes.
so. Okay. Fine. I want to check the bracket. It's the end of day one. It's play the winner of
in
Pop
this yesterday.
1 and Ghost 1. I'm gonna play the winner of Pikastrov and Kyopyro.
Oh, Michi's not even in the Discord. Dang. How dare you, Michi?
There you were, Stress. Michi's gonna play the loser of Pop and Ghost.
You take that as a no? No one said anything.
What?
I'll also in chat as Zero Brighton. I'm not sure, it's the kappa at the end of the sentence, man. Michi is in the waiting room. Gonna get him soon.
Yo, hello.
Yo, what's up?
Hello, Michi.
Yes, I fucking told you, dude. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. In practice, I didn't miss that once this morning. As soon as I got there, no time missed.
Of course.
Respect for
I'm
going
sad.
for that route, though, man.
I've got to go for that route, right? It's no fun. I'm actually pretty disappointed I didn't do ASC on Cryo. I regret.
See. Oh, come on. Dude.
Oh yeah, I need to grind that again. God, thanks for
Why
reminding me.
we don't do that, dude? That would have been easier. I should have done
It's a
that.
tournament race. That's why we don't do it.
Who cares, dude? It's just for fun.
No.
just
Last year I won an OD, and this year I won a second one. Okay, get me.
Okay. what do you get from that? Fame and fortune.
He
Hey,
gets
man,
a cool hoodie, okay?
Oh, does he
Wow.
get a cool hoodie?
80%
Is that the
gold.
reward? Oof,
I don't know.
any-
Trez hasn't said anything. Last year he didn't say anything too. Like
Hold up,
at the
I
end of the
didn't get
tournament, he
told.
just DM me, "You want something?" I'm like, "What?"
I didn't get told, dude. So
No, but I agree. You gotta
You
go
would
for
have turned on the
Windbombs.
axe, huh?
yeah, you
Win-
have to go for wind bombs. No way I was
Windbombs
not going
Castle
to.
is way too cool, dude.
Yep, and a pain in the ass.
Actually, it makes.
I can't believe with the second recovery, right, that I died to that guardian. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? There's no way
dude.
that guy hit me. What a bullshit. I stopped an 8 because I was like, oh, he's gonna hit the wall. He always hits the wall. No. Sniped.
We were shocked when you died there.
Yep. It was
That
big feels
was-
bad, dude. It was big feels bad, and that strat does not afford that. You can't. You just can't. You're just dead. So
I mean,
that
when
sucks.
you pause, we were like, yeah, the Guardian didn't hit him. It's gonna be like splash
yeah.
damage.
The frame was sketchy, but
yeah,
it was
right.
like, nice, fine.
No way, dude. Nah. Didn't get lucky. I think I need to run to the left or then run to the right for that recovery. But then again, just don't miss wind bombs, right?
Yeah.
Easy.
It's just that easy.
dude.
That's a backup. Well, there you go. That's a real backup. Just don't miss a trick.
That was
Just
an
don't miss the
interesting
trick.
race, though.
Oh,
Like,
it would have been great.
You two were
Almost.
like pretty much in sync through the whole plateau.
Oh, okay.
It was so
And-
intense.
And then Kieser got the BT castle first try. And I think you could have went for it too, but you decided to reload.
Yeah. I don't actually like do slab
Like-
ever, and I
Okay.
unequipped late, so I was like down to 3/4 energy or stamina rather, and there's no way it would have made it.
Yeah.
I legit never do slab, so I wouldn't even.
Only
bother.
boomers goes for slabbers, I guess.
Slab wasn't something I learned. I've done it once. I've done it once, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Only the boomers of Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I see. Only boomers. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. We're the boomers, dude.
Okay. The boomers, dude. So, Song, are you going for wind bombs? Or did you?
Went for wind bombs.
Oh, he got it though. Damn it. I was hoping that he just didn't do it and I could be like, didn't
No,
do it,
dude.
dude. Alright. You got me, dude.
Good, you
got
good.
me.
Although I almost died on the second Wiimote to Sanctum, but
Oh
I
my
still
God.
got it.
You still got it though. That's all that matters. It's not how
No,
bad it's scuffed. It's how you get it.
And that's why I'm saying like wind bombs. It's pretty scary, especially on the first tournament race. I don't know if this happened to you, but it's just
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, you were watching
Mm.
some.
Yeah, I don't know how this happened, dude. You saw clearly, dude. You know exactly what went wrong. Actually, I'm pretty confident on what went wrong too, but I couldn't fix it on like the fly because once the timing offset is bad, it's hard to pull it back. Like once you got used to the poor timing on that wind bomb to Sanctum, or at least the first one, it becomes a problem. So like you see how I always hit the wall. It's because the timing I had there just wasn't good. It's hard to get out of that habit. You have to just like break that habit
you
when
say it was
something
the
goes wrong.
first bomb or the second bomb? That was the
First.
problem.
First was a problem.
Okay,
Second one
yeah.
second one had height that would get over the first. So like the one that we did that didn't make it just quite far enough, I'm pretty sure would have had height to get over the first. So the second one was timed okay, but the first one was timed bad. Super bad. The bomb was
Yeah,
either getting placed early or I was bullet timing late. Not sure.
It's definitely the problem with wind bombs. First bomb hide, and it's so hard to always drop the first bomb on the same place every single time. So
True.
but I'm
That's what
looking
it comes down
forward to more wind bombs.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
get more wind bombs. Not gonna guarantee
let's
that I'm not
go.
gonna lose that one too, but we'll do wind bombs.
Go for wind bombs. It's fine.
Yeah, of course. Loser bracket wind bombs. The best kind of
Go.
wind bombs.
Dude.
So what happened to Kiesernation coming in chat? I thought that was happening too.
Yeah, I
Course.
thought so too, but it's not showing up.
He's
Why dude? He's the
Well, I
he's
mean-
the
No,
victory.
you cannot.
He's the victor, dude.
in the
Oh.
call. Wow, you're banned.
No, he
Bad.
says it's too loud where he is right now, so he won't join
Oh,
sadly.
okay. Playing well loud? Damn. This dude's got skills, dude. I'm playing dead
This-
silent. Can't
This
focus.
used to be a problem when stasis
He-
launch were like the core mechanic of the game.
Hmm?
When stasis launch were the core mechanic of the game, I couldn't play with music or anything just because of all the sound
Yeah,
cues
yeah,
you
yeah,
had
yeah,
to
I get you.
get used to. It's dumb.
I get you. There was a time where I thought that I needed to play with sound off, but now I don't really have a problem with it as much anymore. But we don't do many stasis launches, so you don't really
No.
need to hear that.
Not 80%, that's for sure.
From a restreamer
Oh,
perspective,
90%
I can say that having you guys' audio is nice for the viewers.
I hope so.
You guys both had basically muted game audio, so
Did we? Oh, okay. That's my usual stream levels, so I imagine that would be.
Michikusa, yours was the louder of the two. Yours was at least audible, if very, very
Oh.
soft.
Well, that's good at least. Much appreciate. Yeah, I guess I guess I'd need a separate setup for stuff like that.
Just boost the
Mine's
sound.
that level so I can be heard during stream. Because otherwise, my mic is really low because I get a lot of background noise from my PC. So I imagine, yeah, I would have to have 2 separate setups for races and not. It's fine. Everyone's heard the sounds before, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first time we have this, so
Yeah. Oh well, it happens. Now what? What
now
happens
you
next?
go for the Michikusa run for time.
Oh, dude, yeah, of course.
Just become the MKLeo of the Breath of the Wild and win it all.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I think we don't have any more races until tomorrow.
Yeah, there's nothing for now. We're the last one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I think
It's gonna happen a lot.
That was what, 4
It's
races
gonna be
today?
tomorrow.
You're the last Breath of the Wild race of the day.
Oh,
There
true,
is
true,
another
true.
race in progress, and we do have more funsies coming up tomorrow. Have we transitioned to the "It's time for Lost to shamelessly promote all the upcoming streams" portion of the stream?
Yes.
Yeah, we're definitely there.
Okay, well, once we go over what's coming up tomorrow, I will send y'all over to be watching a Zelda 2 randomizer tournament race going on. We are all the way up to winner's bracket round 4 over there, so very skilled people who know what the hell they're doing over there. Coming up tomorrow at stupid o'clock in the morning my time zone, but nice and convenient for EU, is the Ocarina of Time randomizer, accessible EU weekly at 1 p.m. UTC, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific, my local time zone. It's hard. Later on in the day, we have Ocarina of Time randomizer multi-world tournament match going on. We've got winners bracket round 3, Richard the Dog versus Nehru's Boys, coming up at 6 p.m. UTC, 2 p.m. Eastern. Just a little after that, most likely on a different channel, because, you know, that won't be over an hour later. At 7 p.m. 7 p.m. UTC, 3 p.m. Eastern, we have the Oracle of Seasons randomizer weekly. And then, to top the day off, at 8:30 p.m. UTC, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, we have a Link to the Past Cross Keys, Goomba versus Dracaris. I want to say that's a game 3? I'm not sure. Those guys are getting deep into brackets. So, yeah, we got all kinds of excitement going on there. Congrats to Kiesernation on the win today. GG Michikusa. I can words! I can words! I swear. God damn it, y'all.
That might be the worst one so far.
I don't know how to pronounce anything. I'm sorry. Why did
It's
they put
alright.
me on mic?
Nah, you did great. I didn't do great, but you did great.
Congrats on a valiant effort, and best of luck with the run back through losers. You aren't out yet. There is still hope. There is always still hope. And if not, there's a screaming cat anyway. Any final thoughts from you guys?
No, that was a fun race, man.
Realistically, don't do wind bombs in races. Realistically, but you know, I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't know about anyone else. Song will probably.
Will
pray for
tournament will be fun. Let's go. I'm hyped.
Yeah, the
Wind
tournament's
bombs.
gonna be great. Definitely. Catch more of my matches at absurd hours. Absurd. They're gonna always probably be pretty bad because otherwise it's like 4 a.m. for me. Hopefully, whoever I'm versing next doesn't mind compromising.
They're gonna be all over the place. I mean, we got Europe, North America,
Yeah, true. Well, we got,
Australia, so
you got every region. You're covering everything at this point.
Oh boy. But yeah, thank you so much for streaming Lost. Thank you.
Yeah, happy to help. It was a little bit of a last minute thing, but our kind, benevolent overlord Trezco wanted to go the fuck to bed, and whenever Trez actually wants to go to bed, we want to do everything we can to facilitate him going the fuck to bed. So,
He sounded
I stepped in
so
here.
tired earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so me being in Pacific time zone, being in the earliest in the day of the time zones amongst the restream team, yeah, I can help out now and again.
Well, thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, best of luck to everybody. And like I said, I'm going to send y'all on your merry way over to ZSR 3 so that you can watch the Zelda 2 randomizer tourney match happening right over there. So y'all have a good night.